Hi guys, today for your assignment, we're going to start working on John's Giant Redwood, part 1. So this is on page 4 of your Unit 3 workbooks. All right, so John found the data in the table below about his favorite redwood tree. He wondered if he could use the data to predict the height of the tree at other points in time. Be ready to share how you arrived at your answers as you analyze the data. Okay, so I would like you guys to at least try these problems with the people at your table group, but of course, this is going to be going through all of the problems with you. So you have both options. But I do not want you guys to just be watching this without words, because I know that's what a lot of you do, and just copying down what you see on the screen. I need you guys to actually be listening and paying attention to this, okay? Because we're going to be doing a project that's based on this same kind of thing. All right, so if I look at this table, I have number of years after planting and the height of the tree in feet. Okay, so starting at 3 years after it was planted, it was 17 feet. 1 year later, it grew, let's see, from 17 to 21, that's 4 feet. Okay, from year 4 to year 5, it looks like it also grew 4 feet. So for question A here, how much did the tree grow each year? It grew 4 feet. Okay, using this same thing, I could extend this table here and say that this is 2 years, right? I'm just going backwards, which means that this would need to be plus 4, 2. So to go backwards, remember, I'm going to do the opposite, which means I'm going to subtract 4. So I know that 2 years after planting, it had to be 13 feet tall. All right, I can do the same thing over here and extend my table out to 7. Okay, and if I continue adding 4 each time, then I know that 6 years, it would be 29. And then 7 years would be 33. Okay, so there's a few different ways that you could explain how you know. You could have created an equation already, or you could have just extended the table. So that's what we did here. We extended the table. All right, so now we want to go back to how tall was the tree the year it was planted, right? Because for the most part, if a tree is 13 feet 2 years after it's planted, it probably was not planted as a seed, right? It was probably started, like a potted tree that you plant. So I could continue going backwards here. So if 2 is at 13, I'll go over here. I know 1 year after it was planted, it would be 4 feet shorter than that, which is 9. But remember, this is still 1 year after it was planted. It's not when it was planted. To figure that out, I have to go back to 0 years after the tree was planted. So I'm going to go back 4 again, which means that when the tree was planted, it was 5 feet tall. Okay, so if I know that it is growing 4 feet every year, then 50 years, 50 times 4 is 200. So I know that it's going to be growing a total of 200 feet. However, I have to remember that when it was first planted, it was not 0 feet, right? It was already 5 feet tall. So if it was 200 feet in 50 years plus its 5 original feet, right? Its original height, then after 50 years, it should be a total of 205 feet. Sorry, guys, about the... All right, I'm going to pause this and make a new video for the rest of it.